Brenda Zeda Radido, KTN News.
From the media.
To the contentious Finance Bill 2023, and what would be the outcome of a vote if it was to be decided in the National Assembly today? Well, it appears that the bill would sail through easily, going by the numbers enjoyed by ruling Kenya Kwanza coalition compared to those opposing it. The ruling coalition currently has at least 200 MPs on its side, a figure that's above the simple majority that's needed to pass the bill. On the other side, Azimio, which is strongly opposing the bill, has about 130 MPs, meaning it will need the support of more than 70 MPs from the ruling Kenya Kwanza if it wants to defeat the bill. Already, some legislators in the opposition, including the Nairobi woman representative Esther Passaris, have announced that they would back the bill, thus shrinking the opposition numbers further. KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel Toh interrogates Parliament.
After about a month of grueling contest outside Parliament, the debate on the Finance Bill 2023 is set to move to the National Assembly as the decision on the bill is expected to be made by the 349 legislators. However, if the current numerical strength and the tyranny of numbers in the House is anything to go by, then the bill becomes a walk in the park for Kenya Kwanza.
The Right Honourable Speaker.
Kenya Kwanza has approximately 221 legislators who include the 165 elected under the Kenya Kwanza banner in the last year's general polls, 14 from the Azimio breakaway parties that included the UDM party, 11 independent MPs, 6 ODM rebel members that include Lang'ata MP Felix Odiwuor alias Jalango, and the 25 Jubilee members who shifted allegiance to Kenya Kwanza. And if these legislators will vote to amend for the bill, then it will only sail through, considering Azimio has about 127 legislators. Azimio numbers could shrink even further after some members decided to back the bill.
I want somebody who's earning 10,000 to understand that only 300 shillings will come out of your pay slip. Then I think it's a little sacrifice for us to ensure that all our people living in the slums, which is over 80% of our population, actually end up with decent housing. SDG says we need to give decent housing to our people, decent jobs to our people.
We are going to whip all our members and make sure that they toe the line of the party. The party has taken a position on this matter. So I'm not aware of any member from our side who's saying that he's going to support the bill. But if there's any, the person knows the consequences.
What are the consequences?
No, the party has many ways of dealing with such things. This is not the first parliament that is going to deal with such matters.
Equally, Kenya Kwanza has lost some support on the bill, with a section of members silently disgruntled by the bill. Githongori legislator Gathoni Wamuchomba is one of the outspoken dissidents.
One of the bills in Parliament that's a negotiated bill is a finance bill, all through. So if you want to have your way, it's not easy. This is one bill that you must negotiate with all political parties in the House.
Members have read this finance bill very well. They know the effects, both positively and negatively. But bringing it for a discussion in Parliament means we are looking for consensus.
Both coalition principals have already drawn a line in the sand for their members, and the question will be whether or not they will toe the line. The hope, however, is that some critical amendments could be made on the bill during the committee of the whole House, thus changing the fortunes of the finance bill. The government solely relies on the bill to survive, meaning it will have to pass for government business to continue. Meanwhile, police were forced to lob tear gas to disperse anti-finance bill protesters who are marching to the National Assembly to present their petition. The National Assembly now has about 3 weeks to pass or reject the Finance Bill 2023, with time ticking before July 1st deadline when the next financial year begins. Emmanuel Toh, KTN News at the Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Senators have warned the